Number 5, understatement or overstatement of cash and cash equivalent. So at this point, we are going into the cash flow. And the cash flow statement also, per the Auditor General's findings, the statement disclosed an overstated cash and cash equivalent of 11.3 billion Ghana cedi. Now, why is this crucial? Because the cash flow is crucial. When government is making a policy, deciding how to allocate money to all the covered entities, whether to go borrow money and all of those things, its cash and cash equivalent balance is crucial. Here we are, the cash and cash equivalent balance has been overstated by 11.3 billion. 11.3 billion. So what it means here is this. That government is going to be thinking, policymakers are going to be thinking that, Ghana has some 11.3 billion somewhere. And we can use that for something. Only for us to go and there's no money there. Why? Because of the misstatement that has been undertaken. So IPSAS 2 cash flow statement emphasizes that information about an entity's cash flow is crucial for users to predict future cash requirement, assess the entity's ability to generate cash flows, and understand its capacity to fund changes in its activity. And so flawed cash flow data can lead to poor strategic choices, including inappropriate capital investment, mismanagement of working capital, or incorrect assessment of financing needs. So maybe government is going to borrow money, but government will say, we have money in excess. So instead of borrowing maybe 50 billion, government will borrow 39 billion because they know they have 11 billion somewhere. Only for the money to come and they will realize that, the 11 billion we thought we had was not actually there. And so the question that we then have to ask ourselves is, what is happening here? Is it that somebody has taken the money? This is where the politics, the gymnastics comes in, right? Because people will be asking, is it really an overstatement, as it is said, or somebody has embezzled that money, or what? Now, listen to what the Controller Accountant General said. Controller Accountant General stated that the accounts were updated based on audit observation and further investigations, which invariably impacted some line items in the statement of cash flow. However, the Auditor General reiterated the recommendation for accurate cash flow reporting, noting that even after management adjustment, a material overstatement persisted. So I don't know, but I think there is a lot of issues that must be dealt with on the overall. There is a lot of issues that must be dealt with. I don't know, maybe some training, as the Auditor General has suggested, will be crucial for people to do their job well. Okay, maybe we don't have a lot of professionals, a lot of people who understand how some of these things are supposed to be done. Some of these reconciliations should be done. Some of these reporting should be done. I don't know. Maybe we have a lot of incompetent people working at the Controller Accountant General Department, resulting into these significant errors in the financial statement. Because look, you are breaching IPSAS 23. Look, you are overstating cash and cash equivalent. Because when this thing happened, this volatility in cash figures undermines the very purpose of cash flow statement, which is to provide reliable information for liquidity management and financial planning. And this indicates a control environment that is not robust enough to ensure the accuracy of even basic financial elements. This is a crucial thing. You cannot make this mistake. It cannot be done. Because government is going to be thinking, we have 11.3 billion, but the money is not there. And so if care is not taken, you see the government in power saying that, the previous administration, somebody has stolen 11.3 billion. Then they will come and make noise. If care is not taken, somebody is going to be arrested and detained more than the time they are supposed to be detained. Then later on, they will realize that, nobody really took any money. By then, they have defamed somebody, they have let somebody gone into stress and all that. And what did we get on it? Propaganda. And so we need to have trained people, qualified people to make sure these things are not repeated. Because if it is not money that somebody has taken and it was really an error, this error should not be committed. We cannot allow this to continue. Every year, the Auditor General's report always raises concern, and it appears as though someone is there and someone is stealing money. But for the most part, it's not like somebody is stealing money. It's just because people are not doing their job in the manner that they are expected to do their job. So either we fire some people, bring in more trained people, or we provide capacity building to the people who are already there to ensure they do the right thing, so that we don't have to go over this again every year or year on year. That is very important at the end of the day.